He's playing some classy volleys now.
Tieleman.
Have a look at this volley that he hits off his tummy. There it is, and angles the racket face so beautifully. And he's ready for Henman's inevitable pass down the line. It's all he can do.
Love. Game Tieleman. Tieleman leads 3 games to 2.
Well, Mark, it seems to me that Tieleman here is playing really beautifully now. He knows that he's on borrowed time, as it were. He really should have lost. And here he is, getting better and better.
And he's relishing this opportunity, I think, and we saw in the last game. You can see the point again, how adept he's becoming at the net. It's a good flowing service motion, a good body turn, and he moves in very strongly, and there's that volley. That was a low ball. He was strong on the wrist. He was able to control the racket face, and he created the angle and the opening for the second volley to be an easy one, because he pushed Tim Henman so far out of court. The second volley, all he had to do was just put it into play. He's playing an astute game, a good game. He's jumping on Tim Henman's second serves, particularly on the backhand, when he's given the opportunity. But he's been allowed to play well, I think it's fair to say, because Tim Henman was in a position where he had put all the pressure on this man, and this man was responding to the pressure with double faults and mistakes. So Tim now has got a tough task. This is really one of the toughest tasks in the game to deal with. When you've had the match in the palm of your hand, you've let it go, and you've now got to reassert yourself when your opponent is playing very much better.
Let's first serve. Love 15.
Well, I should have thought Henman knew by now that that side is a very dangerous one. That backhand, he's hit, oh, I don't know, a dozen at least really telling returns this evening.
Let's first serve.
Fluid forehand there, brings him into the net. Now that just caused him to mistime that volley, gives Henman the chance to make the pass. Let him off the hook a little bit.
(30-15). 40-15.
Well, not a difficult shot, but he has to play that carefully because Tieleman could have got up to it and he would have then been in no man's land.
Game henman. 3 games all.
Well, I hope he hasn't hurt himself. I didn't actually see him fall. I was watching the ball. But he's all right. Here it is. He just slips there. Getting some applause for getting to his feet and continuing. Something his opponent earlier today wasn't able to do, sadly. Greg Ruzetsky, for those of you who haven't heard, twisted his ankle, sprained it badly, and was limped off the court.
Replay the point first.
Well, the advantage of getting into the net quickly is that you can play these angled volleys, these short ones, and on the court such as they are now, that ball dies quite quickly. Henman looking for something now to boost his confidence, and maybe that's just the sort of shot that might do that. It caught the back edge of the line.
The applause wasn't for the shot, it was for the umpire's announcement asking people to turn off their mobile phones.
Oh! 30-15.
Well, some wonderful shot making going on here, and I think he expected that to bounce a little bit higher. Therefore he had to rush it slightly. 30 all.
So this is the sort of shot the British
30-40.
want to see. A superb forehand down the line, and at a key stage, 30 all, and this gives Henman a break point.
Deuce.
The right play, the wrong footing drive, wrong footing volley, as the foothold gets a little bit suspect. That's the play. 3 all deuce.
much better game here from Tim Henman. The right shot on the diagonal, the lob. So a second chance for a break here for Henman.
Deuce.
Once again, a rather tentative attempt at a return.
Advantage Tieleman.
Well, he's clearly enjoying himself, isn't he? And why not? He's twice faced match point and survived. Oh, lovely touch.
Yeah, Tieleman. Tieleman leads 4 games to 3.
And solid play by Tieleman. A good serve into the body. A volley back behind Henman, which he has covered, and plays the angle. And the angle shots, the angle volleys, particularly from the net, are key shots, as well as the volley back behind the player on the slightly slippery court now. And Tieleman is actually playing a very sound tactical match. He's playing with great confidence. On the other hand, Tim Henman is doing just the reverse. He had 2 chances in that last game to break, and on both occasions there were signs of being just a little bit tentative. The victory here today in this match seems to be becoming really elusive for him.
Could he be tired mentally? 6th set today?
I think that is a factor. There's no question about that. There is also the responsibility that clearly he feels for British tennis, and it is taking its toll. 3-4.
$15. $13. Let's first serve. $40.
Well, one of his better service games thus far, rising to the moment. Yes, good play.
Game Henman. Four games all.